What is going on, everybody? How's it going, and welcome back. Alright, so I got the third clear coat of gloss clear coat on here. Actually doesn't look too bad, even though the first layer, the very first layer of clear coat wrinkled. The second and third layers of clear coat actually minimized it, so the wrinkling is not as pronounced as it was. It actually looks really good. I don't mind this wrinkling effect, and it's probably because the second and third coats of clear coat actually filled in the gaps and the valleys of the sections that were wrinkled, because this section right here was actually the worst. It was like standing extremely proud. Now it's not too bad at all. There's one section right here that I'm not sure how that happened, but it kind of just drooped and it exposed the primer. But I'm not going to even mess with it. Let me get this inside, and I'll bring you guys inside so you guys can see a little bit better view of it. I mean, it is bright out here, but the wrinkling effect doesn't look too bad. It still has a mirror finish. You can see my fingers in it. Yeah, so it still has a mirror finish. Looks pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this inside and show you guys what it looks like under just household lights. But I'm actually pretty happy with it. I'm happy that the second and third layer of clear coats actually minimized how deep these wrinkles were. And it kind of looks pretty good, other than this spot right there, which it's not worth me wet sanding that down and then repriming it, then repainting it black just to smooth this imperfection. It's a little wrinkle on the clear coat, so whatever. It is what it is. Maybe I'll splatter some red paint on that section right there just to make it look a little different. Alright, so we got it back inside. Looks pretty good. This is the light inside. It's definitely glossy. It's still got its reflective shine. Still has the mirror finish. So you can see right here, there's red from the toolbox. So it does have its mirror finish still, like I showed outside a second ago. You can see my fingers right here. You can see the reflection of my fingers there. So it still has the mirror finish that the black had when I finished the black. Just ended up looking kind of hammered, which is the texture. It looks like it looks hammered, and I'm touching the clear coat, so I can't actually feel that. So it is a little warm because it was sitting out in the sun, but I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Not too bad at all. Here's the other pieces. So when I take this off, this will go right in the center, like that. That's how it will sit, technically. Next thing I got to do is, after this clear coat, third layer of clear coat dries, I'm going to remove this center piece, which is going to expose the clear coated bronze that I have in the center now. I'll reinstall this emblem, which sits about right here. And then I'm going to do red blood splatter on it. After that, I'm going to re-clear coat it. So the red blood splatter is actually going to be on this clear coat. And then I'm going to put a clear coat layer over the red blood splatter to give it more depth. But it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad at all. Here's both items. Yes, there's bags of chips. Those need to go into the garden compost. But everything looks pretty good so far. I mean, I can grab a light and show you guys what it looks like with light. Let me grab this light. And let me grab one of these. There we go. So this is yellow light. You can see how reflective it is, because how bright that spot is. So it's very reflective. You can see, this is how you can see there's clear coat. So from a distance with light hitting it, you don't really see the wrinkling. And if I take the light away, the wrinkling shows up. That's how you could tell that there's clear coat. And this is the defect right here. With the light on it, you can see how it just randomly pulled and then dribbled down, and then it's smeared. But this is what it looks like with yellow light, about 4,300 Kelvin. And then this flashlight is actually 6,000 Kelvin. So it's more of a white, a bluish white. The other one was a yellow. It looks pretty good. I'm happy with how it turned out with the 3 layers of clear coat. I'll splatter some bright red, fire engine red style paint splatter all over it. Make it look like maybe I hit a deer or something. You know, just to make it look cool. And then I'll re-clear coat it again to give it a little bit more depth. But the wrinkling's not too bad at all. If I point the camera at the toolbox, if I move the light towards right here, towards it, you can see it will reflect and bounce off the toolbox. See, it's bouncing off my army emblem. So this paint is still completely reflective. So that's good to know. It still has the mirror finish reflection in it. Well, looks great. I'm pretty happy with it. Let me know what you guys think. It's just not worth it. I know if I wet sand this spot, it's going to remove the clear coat, and then it's going to remove the paint, the black paint, and the primer, and it's just not worth it. It's going to cause too many problems, and I don't want to strip the whole grill for one little tiny spot that I can live with. It's my personal truck. So I will bring you guys back on the next video when I got this sprayed down or blood splattered after this is dried and all of the parts are reassembled. And I'll see you guys in a bit.